Hi guys, and welcome back to the Yoga Doc. I'm Leah Deutsch, founder of the Yoga Doc. Today we're going to be doing a short warm-up practice. This is really good to tag on to the beginning of some of the more dynamic sequences on my YouTube channel. It's based on the floor, and all you're going to need is a blanket and a block if you have one available. You can use a book if you haven't got a yoga block, but just something that you can place between your legs. If you haven't got either of these, then that's absolutely fine. You can do the practice without it. So let's get started. So for today's practice, we're going to be lying on our back, and there's a lot of talk in pregnancy about avoiding lying on your back, and I would definitely second that. I would say don't fall asleep on your back. If you can, do fall asleep on your left side. But for a short practice, just lying on your back here when we're going to be moving, there isn't any harm to your baby. But if you do feel dizzy at any point with this, then I would definitely avoid this practice. So coming to lying down now, if you need any cushioning like a blanket underneath your sacrum, then go ahead and pop that there now, or underneath your head, and then just slowly make your way down to a lying position with your knees bent. So take a moment just to find your comfy position here. So draw your heels up towards your bum, about a foot away, and then allow your palms to face down on the floor, and just take a moment here to take a nice deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Allow the body to soften into the mat. And just take a moment to come to stillness. Take a moment to check in with your body before we begin practice. Notice how you're feeling. Notice how your breath moves, what the pace of your breath is. Is it restricted? And just see if you can just start to move a little bit more softly, with a little bit more awareness in your body, avoiding the distractions of what's gone before today and what's still to come, and just really taking the next few minutes to yourself. So beginning by moving the spine, just starting to articulate, moving with the breath. So we're going to start to lift the lower back off the floor, tilting the tailbone down towards the mat and dropping the shoulders back. So a really subtle movement here. And then as you exhaling, we're going to tilt the tailbone forward and push the lower back into the floor, articulating the spine with the breath. So as we exhale, we're going to push the spine down. As we inhale, like now, we're going to inhale, lifting the spine up. Exhaling, tilting the tailbone forward and towards the ceiling, rounding through the lower back, pushing it into the mat. Inhaling, allowing the lower back to lift up. Taking a couple more here, just starting to move and wake up the spine. And then come to neutral. If you have a block available, you don't need this, but if you have one available, then just place it between your legs for a few moments. This can just really help activate your glutes, activate your pelvic floor as you start to move a little bit more freely now. So as you push into your feet, start to take that movement of the spine and lift the hips off the floor. Squeeze the thighs together between that block. If you haven't got a block, then just engage the pelvic floor and just gently activate the inner thigh muscles without bringing the legs together. Exhaling, rolling all the way down with control. Upper back, middle back and lower back drops to the floor. Take another inhale, push into the feet here. Engage the thighs, engage the buttocks slightly. So really, this isn't all about the buttocks here. This is about thighs, feet as well. So really engage that whole complex of the lower limb. Inhaling, pushing into the feet, engaging the buttocks, engaging the thighs, lengthening through the front of the thighs as if you're pulling the knees down towards the front of the mat. Exhaling, rolling down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Taking one more here. Inhaling, squeezing, opening the shoulders, allowing them to drop towards the mat. Exhaling down. Now taking that block away if it is there, we're just going to start to add on to this movement now. So as you inhale, lift the bum up, lift the right leg up. Exhaling, placing the right ankle over the left thigh and allow the bum to drop towards the floor. Inhaling, pushing into that left leg, lift that right leg down, and exhaling, rounding all the way down to the floor. Take the opposite side now, inhaling, pushing into the right foot, lifting up through that left leg. Exhaling, left leg comes over right knee, dropping the right bum to the floor. Inhaling, lifting up through the leg, lifting that left leg up and placing it down on the mat, rolling all the way down to the floor. Take it again on the opposite side. Right leg lifts up, push into the left foot, lift the bum off the floor. Exhaling, right ankle over left knee, dropping the bum to the floor. Inhaling, lifting up, lift that leg off the knee. Exhaling, foot to the floor and roll all the way down. Inhaling, lifting up, flexing through that extended leg. Exhaling, left ankle to knee, dropping the bum down. Inhaling, hips lift up, lifting the leg one more time. Exhaling, pushing all the way down. Taking one more time now, we're going to add on, inhaling, lifting up through that right leg. Dropping it to the floor, and then we're going to take a little hinge over with this whole complex. So you've got this figure of four position now. So we're going to take it all the way over towards that left side. So the flat foot of that right foot comes to rest on the floor, and your leg position doesn't change in any way. And then just start to soften the right bum down towards the floor a bit. So there's a tendency here to hold that tension in the right butt cheek. So just allow it to soften, maybe allow the right knee just to move an inch or two towards the feet. So just softening and opening that right thigh a little bit more. Arms are out, either spread to the side or in cactus arms if you're limited for space. And then maybe take a gaze over towards the right hand. Feel that softening through the hips here. So really breathe into that area around the hips, around the pelvis. Notice how you may be holding areas of tightness here and seeing if you can use your breath to target those areas. So just really focus in there and feel that softening through that whole hip area. Lovely. So inhaling now, coming all the way back to center. And then hugging the knee into the chest, grasping around the outside of the back of the leg, flexing through that right foot. And then just moving with your breath once more. So as you exhale, just see if you can hug your knee into your chest a little bit. Inhaling, drawing it away. Keeping hold of that grip if you're able to. Exhaling, drawing in, and inhaling, moving away. Now if you're pregnant, heavily pregnant, you may have limited space here, so just do what you can. Maybe use a strap to hold around the thigh here if you can't quite get your thigh towards your belly. It's really subtle here, the movement. You don't need to be drawing the knee in to any great extent. It's just about starting to warm up through the hips and the thighs here. Last one here, as you exhale, draw in, inhaling, releasing, placing both feet down towards the floor, taking a moment, just allowing the legs to flip to side, just moving the pelvis out one more time. And then coming on to the opposite side now, so pushing into that right leg, lifting the left leg off the floor, allowing the left ankle to rest onto the right knee. And then taking a little gentle twist over to the opposite side. So allowing the arms to come to the side. The left foot is flat on the floor. And then just take a gaze over towards that left open palm. Allow the left bum cheek to soften into the mat. Focus the breath into that area and allow everything to just relax a little bit. Release that tension that we naturally hold. And that may take time. It may be an impossible task, but with time you will start to see that softening through this area. Notice the effect of how, as you control your breath and really focus in a slow, steady breath, your body will start to relax. And inhaling, coming all the way back up. Drawing the right knee into the chest, grasping around the back of the right thigh, flexing through both feet. Just taking some really subtle movements now as you exhale, drawing in. Inhaling, releasing. Exhaling, drawing in. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. And last one now, exhaling. Inhaling. And then keeping that right leg up, left leg joins it, flexing through both heels. Take the hands to the side, and we're just going to take a couple of gentle little rocks to the side, over to the right, keeping the knees together, thighs together, over to the left. So you're not coming very far, you're just starting to massage through the sacrum, through the lower back here, as you rock from side to side, finding a little bit more flexibility in your lower spine, into the hips, and feel how nice that feels to massage through the lower back. And then last one, coming all the way over now to your left side, taking a moment in fetal position here, just hugging the knees into the chest, supporting your head with your hand, and then pushing with your right hand, allowing your legs to come to the side just to help you all the way up to seated. So that's it for our warm-up video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I would suggest that you carry on and do one of the other maybe 10-minute videos to create a little bit more movement and flexibility through your body. Otherwise, if you haven't got any more time, then well done for practicing and have a lovely day. Namaste. If you've enjoyed this class and would like access to more free videos, then don't forget to go ahead and click subscribe.